so nervous for this. This is going to be the day that I take Avalon on the road through town for the first time ever. I've never even done this with Kamani. You guys might be wondering, Kamani's more broke. Why aren't you doing it with her? One, Avalon needs the miles, and she needs a lot more rides by herself. She's just really buddy sour. Most of the time she's good. She has her moments because she's a baby. But the reason I'm doing her first is because when Kamani spooks, I'm out of here, gone. And it takes quite a bit to calm her down. And with Avalon, she kind of like bolts off a little bit, but once she feels a little bit of pressure on the bit, she stops. And so her spooks are more controllable. So I would rather take her first, see how she does, and get her more confidence and miles by herself, and then take Kamani and maybe have somebody else on Avalon when Avalon's a little bit more confident, and then I can ride Kamani and work with her, and somebody else can take Avalon for me. So yeah, I'm nervous, and the reason I'm doing this is, one, just for more training for my horses, and two, hopefully I can enter them in parades next year. I'm gonna get her tacked up and we're gonna head out. Alright, so she's tacked up. I just have to put a bridle on and my boots on. I have a saddle bag that I'm going to use for my phone and my keys. And I also have a water bottle bag here that I'm going to put on my saddle. A little tip, if you're going to do something new with your horse, put fly spray on them if it's hot out like this. It's one less thing for them to get distracted and worried about. Yeah, and you can see it's freaking hot. Like, she's already sweating. It's 90s. So I'm not sure how long the ride's gonna be. Obviously we're not gonna be doing any running today. Well, any planned running, because we're gonna be mostly on a sidewalk and on some gravel on the side of the road. I am interested to see how she handles the cars, because she does not like other horses passing her, whether she's facing them or not. So it'll be a little interesting to see how she does with vehicles passing her. Apparently vehicles passing her 4 at once, 2 on each side, is not scary, even though they're full of gravel for construction, but that big boulder is terrifying on that side of the road. So it just took us about 10 minutes to pass it. She was shaking, jumping to the side, trying to turn and run. So I just let her kind of stand there and look at it and breathe for a second and loved on her and asked her to go forward. She got a little nervous, so I let her stop and stare at it for a minute, and she didn't want to go see it like she normally does when she's afraid of things. So we made it past without any blow-ups. She's just a little anxious. This will be kind of the true test, because it's a viaduct and there's cars going both ways, but not really much room for me to go anywhere with her. So I'm kind of keeping an eye out, just so maybe I can slow her down a little bit or let her stop and look if there's a car coming, just because I don't want anything bad to happen. Good girl. Pinned her ears back a little bit, but you know what? I'll take that over anything else. So we have a truck coming up behind us. This time I'm going to try to keep her moving. Instead of stopping her. Good girl. She just kind of stepped off to the side a little bit. And the viaduct goes over the highway, so this will be a little interesting. There's a road closed sign on the ground. Oh, good girl. Like a pro. Oh, but the sandbags are scary, right? Easy. So I think I'm going to stop her for a minute when we get up to the top here. Let her hear the vehicles. Easy. Easy. Good girl. Easy. Good girl. Can we go a little bit more forward so you can hear him a little bit better? Alright, let's stand right here. Let you kind of hear everything for a second. Good girl. Ooh. Good girl. Good job. Ready to try it? Think you can do it? Come on. You want to smell it? You can smell it. There you go. Stand here for a minute. Let you smell it. Good. Good girl. Easy. It's alright. Good girl. Ooh. Good girl. She's a little shaky. I wish you guys could kind of feel what I'm feeling right now. The last thing I want to do is ask her to go before she's ready, and then we're blowing up in between a small space. Yeah. Good girl. You got this, mamas. You ready to try? No. 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 Go back over there and try a little bit. Thank you. There you go. Now woo. Now woo. Thank you. So right there I asked her to go forward. She kind of just got a little bit scared and backed up. So I just kept applying pressure until she went back forward and tried a little bit. And I'm going to let her stand here for a second. Good girl. Let's try a little bit. Good girl. Easy. Cool. Cool. Just gonna ask her to stop every couple of steps and just reassure her. Good girl. Good job. Okay. Good girl. Good job. Good job. You're so good. Ooh. She's kind of looking, so I'm just going to let her look. Yeah, good girl. Good job. Ooh. Good girl. Let's go. Come on, there's no traffic. Hurry up. Let's go. Come on, there's semis coming. Ooh, back up a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Good girl. Probably gotten off and led Kamani, but this one just loves to explore. Once she's kind of confident, she just wants to explore. And this is so good for her because all I do is arena work and ride out at my house and do a few trails that we do every year. So this is so good for her to get out and do something else and have the cars passing her, dogs barking, all that fun stuff. And there's a giant rubber ducky. I'm not sure how far we're gonna ride, but easy. She just like twitched her whole back end like she was gonna kick. That was weird. So I'm not sure how far we're gonna ride, but she just wants to go. She wants to travel. She'd be one of those cool like documentary horses that just travels the world. I guarantee she'd love that. Good girl. Good girl. And she's really not afraid of the cars coming up behind her, which kind of shocks me considering she really hates when horses go up behind her. And there's a lawnmower up there. It's alright. Good girl. It's just a wheelbarrow. Come on, you see those all the time. It's okay. Alright. Okay. Easy. Easy. 4 dogs. 2 on each side. You can do it. Good. Easy. Easy. She's trying to run. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. It's alright. Easy. Hey. There you go. Whoa. Alright. Whoa. 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 Stand. It's okay. Come on, you just passed a freaking highway and the dogs are scaring you? Easy. Settle down for a second. It's alright. It's okay. Easy. Whoa. 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 Good girl. Easy. Easy. Avalon. Hey. You're alright. Good. Settle down. I know, it's a lot of new things. There you go. So sometimes that's what I have to do with her, is just ask her to stand there and think for a second. Because she just wants to bolt. Alright, so we had a few moments where she was just very overstimulated. Shaking, trying to run, just freezing, not sure what to do. Because there was a couple dogs on each side when you guys last seen that last clip. And then we got past that and I was going to film again, and there was a lawnmower and a weed eater at the same time across the street, and she just panicked. So I was about to get off and I decided just to kind of let her stand there for a second. Easy. Good girl. There you go. Let her just stand there for a minute and think, and she calmed down enough to continue on, so we're continuing on. Now, I'm on concrete, so if I feel like she can't handle it, I'm definitely going to get off. I don't want to risk me or her getting hurt. Having to kind of figure out how to work through it without running, because I'm trying not to let her run on this concrete. She's trotted a few steps through here and there where she's spooked, but that's it. This viaduct might be a little bit trickier for her because it's more busy. More cars go over it. Now, there's no highway to worry about. It's a train track. But there is more cars going over this one than there was the other one. But I love how she's approaching this one. I'm actually having to duck. Oh, I'm having to duck on this one. And I'm short. Good girl. And when we get off this viaduct, I'm going to step off and just give her a second to herself without me steering her, you know, trying to slow her down or calm her down. Just kind of give her a second. Easy. Just kind of give her a second to think to herself for a minute. Alright, so we just got down. I'm just going to let her stand here and breathe for a minute. Literally, I'm hanging on with my knees so much when she jumps and gets spooky so I don't spur her on accident that my feet are asleep. She's literally so jumpy that normally she holds still when you get off. I got halfway off and she got spooked and tried to run off a little bit. So what I think we're gonna do is I want to cross the street and get on the shady side of the block. But I kind of want to see how she'll do with stairs. So let's see if she can figure these out. Oh gosh. You're smart. Alright. Clear to cross. And we have another set of stairs here. So we're gonna see how she goes. Can you figure this out? I'm gonna unclip one of my reins. Come on, can you come down, or do I need to go up there and take you down the other way? Good job. No, no, no. You got it. You can do it. So I was just waiting for that car to pass to go up there and take her down right here, and she just like, screw it, I got it. Good job. So I'm gonna walk her a little bit and just let her kind of have a moment to herself. Excuse my bright red face, it's hot. She's settled down a little bit. She's still a little on watch. A little expected, first time being ridden through town. Hi Mama, you did so good though. We're gonna go a little bit further. I just walked her about 2.5, 3 blocks because my knees, I can't hang on with my knees like I used to now that they both have damage to them. So I had to get up and just stretch, and she needed a moment without me up there, you know, worrying about her spooking. So we're gonna hit the quieter version of Main Street. All right, step back on. We're gonna ride past some businesses, more vehicles, people walking, that kind of thing. And then we'll probably go back because she's finally settling down. The last thing I want is her to get worked up and nervous again to where I feel like I have to get off. Now I knew she'd get a little bit overstimulated because it's a lot going on. But she's handling it fairly well. You see your reflection? Oh my gosh. Avalon, she's like, there's another horse! I'm saved! Come on. Good girl. Good job. Oh, it's a bench. Scary. She'll get there though. This is really good for her. Good job, Avalon. I'm so proud of you. Believe it or not, this is the quiet part of town. The farmer's market's happening, Abby. We should have brought the purse. We could have got you an apple. Hey, Artie. Hey, you took my truck. You took my truck. Except mine's a Chevy. That's my uncle. Easy. Let's go. Come on. She says, I see another horse, Mama. You're doing so well, lady. Come on. The bike rack's scary. Who?
Wait.
Okay, I'll wait.
Fourth walk sign is on to cross. Fourth walk sign is.
girl. Well, unfortunately, no one had an apple or a carrot. There's a few people that wanted to give her one, but nobody had any. And a few people wanted to come up and love on her and tell me how beautiful they thought she was. We went a few blocks down further, and now we're just heading back the back way. On a quieter road. She's calmed down so much. I had a guy walk out of a bar and stop there and stare at me in Avalon. Makes me wonder if he's so drunk that he doesn't know if he actually seen a horse and rider or not. Definitely want to start doing this a little bit more. Go to different areas each time. I just have to find places to park where, you know, if I'm gone for more than 2 hours, maybe the horse spooked and needs to be walked or something, you know, then I don't have to rush back, otherwise I get a parking ticket. Where I'm at right now, I'm a club member, so it's fine that I parked there and left. Now that she's kind of realized everything's okay, she's more relaxed, those ears are forward. People. She's like, where'd they come from? Easy, easy. Jeez, lady. I was already halfway across the road and that lady just decided to frickin'... Oh, that pissed me off a little bit. Good girl. And the other funny thing is, this is a step down. It is hilarious. Every single time we've come up to a step up or a step down, easy, good girl, on the concrete right here on the sidewalk, I thought the first few times we were going to go over a step up or a step down, she was going to like fumble. But it's like she knew what to do and she just does it. And now there's a bag and there's a cop over there. There's a bag rolling towards us. Will that be spooky? We will see. Good girl. Getting closer, Avalon. She's like, yeah, I don't care. Good girl! Yeah. Back over the bridge with the highway underneath it. Good job. I love that there's cars going underneath her, cars coming from that side, cars on this road. And she's just kind of looking a little bit. That flower spooked her on the way over too. It's just a little flower. Oh my gosh. You're afraid of a flower, but not of a bag. That's ironic. Very ironic. Alright, you're pushing my leg into the concrete and that doesn't feel the best. We're on the opposite side of the trailer. I'll get it off in just a second. We're on the opposite side of the trailer from the tack room because I wanted to give her some shade for her face. There is no shade on that side. It is pure sun. So I'm going to untack her. We will take you guys with us and we will hose her down because I can already see the sweat under her pad. Alright. She got a good sweat. I like on a hot day where they just get like a saddle pad sweat. Or saddle kind of sweat. Well, my hose is broken somehow. Luckily they have one here. I'm going to offer her some water. She doesn't want any water. Alright. I bet that feels so good. Yeah. You feel good? Yeah. Hi. They started trying to drag me to the other horse over there, so I had to stop filming. I'm going to squeeze her off in a second. I'm just offering that water to her again. But she doesn't want. I don't know how, girl. I'm down at thirst, and I had to water I had a water bottle with us in the water there, but she doesn't seem to want it. I bet that cold shower felt good. I need to go home and take one now. You got me all sweaty. You got me all sweaty. Yeah. I am officially sunburned. Alright, we started the ride. I'm letting my truck cool out. We started the ride at 1:15. We ended at 3:15. So yeah, a little longer than I expected. What is that, 3 hours? I googled it to get the exact distance. We went 4.6 miles, almost 5 miles. When I do this with Kamani, I'm gonna do it on a much cooler day. Because Avalon would not drink. I tried 2 more times after you guys last seen her trying to drink. She wouldn't even take a sip, dip her tongue in it, and nothing. She's normally the one that will drink no matter where we're at. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I had fun. I'm definitely going to be doing this with her more often.